guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another homeschooling video, and I'm going to show you guys this haul. So I have a big homeschool haul, and I want to show you guys the things that I got. It's just a bunch of workbooks and resource material, but I want to show you guys what I got. So I'm going to start from the top. I'm going to start with this. Now, these are Spectrum books. If you guys know Spectrum, I'm quite sure if you homeschool, you probably know of them or you've heard of them. This is my first time actually using Spectrum. So I ordered these on Amazon and I got a lot because, as you guys know, I have 5 kids, so I had to get what I needed to get for each child. And this is mostly for the summer, just for them to review and learn the concepts. Mostly reviewing, because I don't want them to forget anything over the summer. I did a video about that a while ago. If you did not see that, you should go watch. Because I talked about what the kids will be doing this summer as far as their education. Now what I talked about, of course, doesn't include recreational time, like going outside and stuff like that. I didn't mention any of that. We'll be doing a couple of field trips with family. I didn't mention any of that because I don't have any for sure dates, but you know, summer is summer. Summer is mostly fun. Last summer they got to go to 2 amusement parks, so they had loads of fun. And this year will probably be the same. So here, we're just going to talk about the workbooks now. So the first one, Spectrum Math. This one is for 1st grade. And I got this for Samari. Now Samari is 5.5 right now. She will be 6. Actually really soon in June. Her birthday is coming up. And the concepts in this book are right where she needs to be. Like, she's doing all this right now. The regular edition is subtraction. That's where she's at. I pretty much looked through this book and I saw, some examples online before I bought it, because of course you have to preview before you buy it. And I love this. I love the way these workbooks are set up. Pretty simple, self-explanatory, nothing looks confusing, none of that. So this is where she's at right now. I will be teaching her soon how to count money, because I noticed they have some cents in here, and that will be coming up soon. She'll learn place value, which is right here. And those are probably like only a couple of concepts that she does not know yet. And of course, subtracting bigger numbers, she'll be doing that too. And this book should probably last the rest of the year. It'll last through the summer and probably the rest of the year. This is a lot of stuff in here. Telling time. Pretty basic 1st grade work. A little bit of geometry. Yeah, so that's where Samari is at. She'll be working on this for a while. And like I said, I really like how these books are set up. Now, how many pages are in these? I forgot. Yeah, these have a good amount of pages. This is the answer key, I believe, but it has a good amount of pages. 140 pages. So, that's pretty good. So the first Spectrum Math book I got is for Samari, my almost 6-year-old. Now, I have language arts here, grade 2. Now, this is for Jemian. Jemian is almost 8. He's going to be 8 in 2 months. So, he's going to 3rd grade. Now, the reason I got a 2nd grade one was because Spectrum is pretty hardcore once you really look at it. But I like that because my kids, like I said in the previous video where I talked about these things, where I talk about what they're going to be learning, there are some concepts that I did not exactly teach them. I didn't get to fully teach them. In this book, I think it's going to fill in a lot of gaps. Although it says 2nd grade, there are a lot of things in here that both of my kids can use. Soraya and Jemian, they can both use this for the summer. As far as language arts, there are a couple of things in here that they need practice on. They haven't worked on enough. So, this will be great for the summer. These books look really amazing. I love how they are. I love how they're set up. And the good thing about this is that I got two language arts second grade. So now Soraya and Jam, they can work at the same pace, they can do the same pages. Sometimes, you know, when it comes to homeschooling two different kids right next to each other, that gets kind of sticky. So I am glad that they can do it at the same time. I am glad for that, you know, as long as they don't, you know, try to cheat, whatever. When Jam is the one that always tries to cheat when no one's looking. So these are for my rising 3rd and 4th graders. Although it says grade 2, this will fill in some gaps. You know, you gotta fill in gaps where you see gaps in your child's education. You can't just go off the grade, because a lot of times the grade does not fulfill everything you need. It just might not. And this one, okay, this is math 2nd grade. Who's this? Yeah, I think this is Jemian's. Yeah, because again, there are some things in here that they have gaps on. This is Jemian. He's going to be, like I said, he's going to be 8. Now the beginning starts off mad easy. He's probably going to be like, what the hell is this, you know? It starts off mega easy. He can whiz through this stuff, but you know, as it goes on, it gets harder. And he needs the review. He could honestly use the review, so I don't feel ashamed in getting him this. He needs the review because he still has trouble with subtraction. And you know, they haven't done much as far as like word problems, things like that. You know, I just noticed there's some things in here he can brush up on. But yes, it is a little bit behind his grade level as far as math. But again, you gotta fill in gaps where they need to fill in. Greater than, less than, they love doing that. Yeah, this is the stuff he really needs practice on. This stuff right here. This kind of subtraction where you have to borrow. Him and Soraya both need to work on that. He still tends to get these 3 and 4 digit, you know, bigger digit addition problems wrong, because Jemian can get lazy as far as math and he doesn't want to think. So like I said, you see how easy it started out and it got extremely difficult quickly. It got difficult real fast, so telling time he can breeze through that, you know, just with little gaps. Okay, measuring, that's gonna be easy. The main thing is gonna be that subtraction, that addition and subtraction. Graphs, yeah, he could use more graphs. Number lines, yep, the rest of this is pretty much easy, you know. A little bit of geometry, which we have not covered too much of. So that's the 2nd grade book. That's the 2nd grade math. And that's for Jemian. Now, for my rising 4th grader, I got the Spectrum Math Grade 3. Because when I looked at this book, it seemed to be right on par with where she's at right now. It seems to be up to par, so I can't wait to use these. And you know, again, it starts off mega easy because it's a review, blah blah blah. But as it goes on, you know, there's concepts in here that she could brush up on. Yeah, those big numbers, sometimes they still have trouble with those. Yeah, lots of word problems. They could use that. You know, they can use all that. You know, this is just overall good stuff. Oh, and multiplication, yes. With the multiplication I just flipped through, we have not touched that yet, so she's going to be learning that. This kind of multiplication, we haven't done much of that. We just barely conquered our timetables this year. So, yes, and I've been going over division with her because, as I said in the summer video, we have not done much division. So today I actually did some division with her on the board and she seemed to get it. So this book, you know, has a lot of concepts that we did not touch this year. So before she actually hits 4th grade, she's going to be doing all of this. Just like a review / you know, learn a couple of new concepts, stuff like that. So it seems to be where she's at. Jam has 2nd grade. She has 3rd grade. And this, I got this for Soraya also. This book is strictly about division. Because again, she needs a lot of division help. Normally right now, 4th graders are starting to learn long division, and she's just now doing basic division. She's just now learning what division is about. So again, slightly behind, but it's okay. I mean, there's no standards we have to follow right now, not really. This is just what I prefer them to know. And you know, she's gonna have this on that test when we finish that test. So I've been doing division with her, so she'll know how to tackle some of the questions that are on that Hewitt homeschooling test that I talked about. Because we have yet to do the math portion, but we will very soon. But yeah, this book is all about division. All about division. Like I said, I'm quite sure they won't finish all these books through the whole summer. But that's the whole point, you know? It's good. It's really good. That is really good. So, that's it for Spectrum. That's it for the Spectrum. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Spectrum workbooks here. Now, for all of them, I got, bam, this. This is a United States Atlas, as you can see. Again, as I mentioned in the summer video, we did not do too much with science or geography or anything like that. So I got this book. This book is huge. You know, it's really fat. It's really heavy. It's pretty much up to date. I think when I last checked the year, it's pretty up to date. So it's the book is amazing. I mean, I was flipping through it, looking through it. It's awesome. It has a lot of map concepts, and it talks about each place. It talks about the states and the countries and certain things about those states and countries. You know, very colorful, very interactive. I just love this book. Just flipping through it for a little while. I love it. Southwest. So, and this is good because you know this is National Geographic. When I see something that's National Geographic, I know it's good. Because, of course, it makes me think of the National Geographic magazines that I grew up reading. So that's good. We got that along with that. As far as science, I got this as an add-on. First, Human Body Encyclopedia, because we did not learn certain things about our bodies that I wanted them to learn. Things they should know by now, we have not fully covered. So, here we go. This book is big. Encyclopedia. It's big. It's real colorful and everything. I love it. It talks about a lot of things. I can't say it's like a solid book to where there's several pages talking about certain topics. No, each page is different. Like literally going on to the next topic. Talk about skeletons here, and then talk about backbones, and then all kinds of bones, muscles. You know. It has a bunch of various topics in here. And I like this. The kids should really learn a lot. This will go along with our science. What we're going to be doing for science. And it smells so good as I flip it. I love the smell of new books. Like, oh my gosh, people, I love it. I love smelling new books. I've just been sniffing these for how long? I've been sniffing these since I got them. Another part of science, I got this from Amazon also. It's called How Do Plants Grow? It's a botany book. I don't know why it says Baby Professor. Maybe that's actually the author's name, I'm not sure. But it's a book about how plants grow. You know, it's not too babyish. Because of course I had to look at that before purchasing it. I didn't want it to be too babyish. And it's not like a baby book. It talks about the parts of a seed, you know, the inside of a seed and how a plant grows and all of that other complicated terminology like germination. So it's not a really baby book. When I first saw it, I was like, okay, maybe this book is too babyish for Soraya and Jam. But really it's not. It's not. They can still learn all of this. Hell, I don't even remember half this stuff. So I like this. I like this book. So we got that. Oh my gosh, my hands are tired from holding the camera. Last but not least, I got a cursive handwriting book. Because Soraya and Jam, they love cursive. And I want them to do a lot more cursive this year. I want to start implementing them writing a lot more in cursive. It's a 3rd grade cursive book. I'm not sure if the grade really matters in here, but it's just basic cursive writing, formation. Now I have them doing a lot of things in cursive already. Like sometimes I'll have them write their spelling words in cursive, and we keep our cursive formation guide up here. So I just got this as an add-on. Plus I already have another cursive book very similar to this. It's small and it's very similar to this. It's just from a different brand. but you know, to me it's pretty much the same thing. It hasn't been written in. Somebody gave it to me, but I never used it because I needed a matching cursive book because I can't give one child a cursive book and not the other. My two oldest, they do their work right next to each other, and I don't think it would be fair, so I had to get another cursive writing book so they can both have their own cursive writing they can have their own cursive handwriting book, and they can practice. We'll be practicing that a lot. So yeah, that's why I got that. And this is a lot of stuff, but this is my little homeschooling haul. These are the workbooks I got. I'm excited. The kids are excited. Well, as excited as the child is going to get. You know, they're still kind of excited. That's our little haul. I'm so excited to use these. I'm so excited to plan things out. I already have a little schedule as to what I want them to do and which days. And, yeah. There you go. That's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions, comments, or anything, write them down below and I will be sure to answer you. Don't forget to like this video, please. I have an issue with people watching and not liking it. Please help me get my videos up. And I hope you guys enjoy these. Like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what kind of curriculum you guys are going to order or you have ordered or anything else. Have you used Spectrum? Any issues with it? You know, let me know. Let's have a chat. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.
I'm gonna make it your secret. Give it some time and you'll see this. I don't just want it, I need it. That is why I will achieve it. Maybe you just gotta believe it. See in your mind you could be it. Live every day with no regret. Making mistakes and then reset. Go on and hate me, because I do what I do. Go on and hate me, cause I got nothing to prove.